Hello, everybody. My name is Cory Rosen, and you're listening to The Story with Cory. Today we have on a super awesome, brand new guest, Lucy Trout. Lucy Trout is a young singer-songwriter from Central Pennsylvania. She has been nominated by the Central Pennsylvania Music Hall of Fame for the Best Youth Artist in 2026. Make sure you get your tickets. March 4th is when it's happening here at the AMT American Music Theater in Lancaster. Check it out. She has played in the squares of Hummelstown and Hershey at Lancaster Music Fest in 2025 and at the Lower Paxton Christmas Market, performing various covers and some of her own original songs. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a wonderful, warmer day than we've had.
Yes. I did notice.
We are getting some snow this weekend. What's your opinion on snow?
I do like having online school. I can't lie. I do like having online school.
I hated online school. And I don't know if it's probably because, oh my goodness. We did online school with COVID, and I utterly hated it. What was your experience like?
COVID, I did in.
You were 12.
I was in 6th grade when or 5th grade when COVID happened. So it was a bit different. I think when it first happened, we just went online for once a week. Like, we did a Zoom once a week, and then they gave us assignments for the whole week, and we just did them by ourselves.
That doesn't sound that bad, actually.
I kind of liked it. I feel like I work best like that, honestly.
Well, that's fine. For those that it works for, you have to be super disciplined. And so I guess, are you super disciplined when it comes to your schoolwork?
No. I do get all of it done eventually.
I am super undisciplined when it comes to getting schoolwork, especially schoolwork that I don't like to do. So I utterly hate it. And I was in music, so I had like conducting class, and how are you supposed to conduct people over Zoom?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it was not the best. And I hated it, and I will not do it again. And that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, music. You play guitar, piano, what do you do?
I play guitar and piano, and I sing.
When did you start doing that? When did you fall in love?
Well, I've been singing since I was like a baby, like since I could talk. Probably before I could talk, and I've been playing guitar since I was 7, I think, and piano also since I was 7, maybe
really?
6.
Was that by choice, or how'd that happen?
Well, piano was not really by choice, but I started liking it once I learned how to play songs I actually liked.
I feel like that's how it always goes.
Yeah,
right?
and with the guitar, I had like a toy guitar, and I would kind of just start playing it, and then my parents were like, "Why don't we just get her some lessons?" 'Cause, yeah.
If she's gonna play it, why not sound good at least?
Yeah, why not at least know how to play a chord or something?
Right.
Not just like strum randomly.
Around,
yeah.
Well, and from there, where did you go? You were what, 7? What was your first song that you learned or that you really liked to play?
Well, I remember I started voice lessons when I was in 2nd grade, I think, and my voice teacher is Kelly Buchanan, and she's really awesome. I've had her since I was 7. I still take lessons with her.
That name rings a bell.
Yeah, she's in the Dime Store Dolls band.
Okay.
Yeah. She's really I don't know. She's been my music teacher for almost 10 years now. Like, it's kind of crazy, but she taught me how to play guitar and kind of some piano and taught me how to sing. So, but the first song I learned, I think it was "We Found Love in a Hopeless Place" by Rihanna.
Oh, what a throwback.
Yeah. It was like, I think that was the first song that I ever learned how to sing.
It's good nostalgia right there.
Yeah. I don't know what was the first song I learned how to play on guitar, but that was the first song I learned how to sing. And then piano, I was taking lessons like with the standard like piano books that they have, and I did not really enjoy that.
No, it's never fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun, but it's very necessary. You have to learn the basics if you want to get to playing, regular music, which is an unfortunate reality for all of life. You can't just start being a perfect whatever.
Yes.
Got to start from zero.
Yeah. Got to start somewhere.
Well, now 10 years later?
Yeah.
You've grown. What do you think is your biggest improvement since then?
Well, I probably with my instrument skills are definitely better. I can definitely play guitar much better. I do like finger picking too.
Really?
I used to hate it because, I was playing songs I didn't like, but once I started learning songs I really liked, I really love finger picking so much. And I also definitely my singing voice. Also it is a bit hard to compare my singing voice when I was 7 to my singing voice
I was going to say,
now.
like, the way, I had voice lessons too, and even just like, what puberty does to your voice.
Yeah.
As a man, especially, you go, way up here to way down here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's utterly insane how much your voice can grow, even retract if you don't train it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you started playing songs. When was the first time you ever wrote your own song?
I was actually in 3rd grade. It was called Just For You. It's probably somewhere out on the internet somewhere. If you look up Lucy Trout, Just For You, don't do that. It's not a good song because I wrote it in 3rd grade. But I was just kind of messing around, and I started singing a melody and just came up with random lyrics and and yeah, I was just coming up with random lyrics, and it doesn't really make that much sense, but it was something, and I brought it to my voice teacher, Kelly Buchanan, and I was like, can you teach me the chords for this on piano? And so she did, and then I performed it at my recital.
Aw.
Yeah. And then I didn't write a song again for like 6 years.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I didn't really start being passionate about emotions, and also I didn't really start liking music that much until then again. Because, okay, I've always liked music. I was in theater for a long time, actually. That was a big... I'm surprised I haven't mentioned that yet. I was doing theater for a very long time. I did, like, professional theater. I was in Sound of Music at the Fulton.
Okay.
I was Marta in 2022. And, yeah, So I did theater for a very long time, and then at some point in 8th grade, I started liking Taylor Swift. And
that's like a canon event.
I started liking Taylor Swift, and that was what kind of gave me the opportunity, because I didn't really have a very good music taste, or like very definitive music taste before that. And then I was like, oh, Taylor writes all her own songs. And then I remembered, wait, I can play guitar. I know how to play these chords. So I would like look it up, and then I started playing her songs, and now I can play every Taylor Swift song on the guitar. You know what? I will say that with confidence. I know the lyrics to every Taylor Swift song, yes.
I might have to look up some niche Taylor Swift songs if you can. I was a big fan of Taylor Swift back during her pop country era.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, granted, my music taste has changed wildly since I was a teenager. And I think that's when her first albums came out, like Love Story and whatever else.
Yeah, like Taylor Swift and Fearless are her first two
yeah
country albums. Yeah.
And I like an older sound anyway, so I don't like any of her new stuff. Not to be controversial or anything.
No, that's
don't
okay.
Kill me, Taylor Swift fans.
I know they always say that, but I don't trust the ones that are like rude. You know?
Well, no. Anybody that's rude in a fan base needs to get their head straight. And that's nicely putting it. So you like Taylor Swift, and then did you start writing like Taylor Swift, or what was the thing that led you to write?
It was kind of basically I write when I can't really find a song that kind of describes those emotions for me, because I very much connect with the lyrics of a song, and if I can't find a song that like describes how I'm feeling, I have to write it. So what was happening was, it was I think like November or December of 2023, and I was like, I every time we would be in the car, I'd be looking out the window and listening to music, and I'm like, I really love Pennsylvania and like how it looks, and it's so beautiful, and I couldn't find any songs that like appreciated just like the nature of that sort. So I wrote a song called Pennsylvania. That was the first one I wrote since like 3rd grade. And I wrote that when I was 14. Yeah.
You might be surprised, but one of the earliest examples of pop music has to deal with the Blue Juniata, which is a river in PA.
Oh, yeah.
Which talks about the beauty of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact for you. Fun factoid.
Well, I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, it's like in the 1800s, written by a lady traveling from. I had Zach King on the podcast, and he is like a music archivist in the area.
Mm-hmm.
So he researched this Blue Juniata, which was at the time really a pop song during the Civil War era. And like General Sherman, I don't know how well you pay attention in civics, but General Sherman.
I'm in civics right now.
General Sherman was a Union leader who basically made a march to the sea and razed the South to burn it to the ground. And what he would do is he would recommend the Blue Juniata every night from a live band. Can you imagine that? Back when you didn't have like recordings.
Yeah.
I need a live band to play me the Blue Juniata right now.
I need to hear it.
I need to hear it as they burn these cities down.
Yeah.
Well, there's your fun fact.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Well, now I have to listen to that song.
Yeah. You will.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was writing, especially because also at that point I was kind of only listening to Taylor Swift. Because I don't know.
Taylor Swift does no songs about PA, and that's where she's from.
I know. We need the representation.
Yeah, we do. She's not from Nashville.
She does have one song that says Pennsylvania. It's 7, but it's not enough. She has way more that say Nashville.
Yeah, I was going to say, from being from Wyomissing, PA, not that far from here, there needs to be a little bit more.
Yeah, I
and
mean...
Wyomissing is beautiful.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's right in the mountain ranges.
Yeah, and driving up there is beautiful, too.
Oh, it's utterly gorgeous.
I just drove up there a little bit ago, and it was right after it had snowed the night before. It was beautiful.
Yeah, right.
And there was like the sunrise.
I assume you're talking about like 222 going up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seeing Reading come literally out of the hills.
Mm-hmm.
Utterly gorgeous, utterly pretty. We were on a road trip, and I was with a friend. I'm originally from Delmar, Delaware, Salisbury, Maryland, / Ocean City, Maryland is the closest place to be. And there are no mountains, no nothing. There's just flat land.
Yeah.
And I brought up my friend, and we started going up to Reading, and she was like, "Wow, those are mountains, aren't they?" And I would call the mountains around Reading hills.
Yeah.
Like rolling hills, and it was just cool to experience.
Yeah, but I mean, I was like really feeling that. I was like feeling the. Like I love looking at the nature so much, and I was like, what do I do with this? There's no way to express it other than write.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. And I don't know. I don't think that's my best song. But it's very close to my heart, and I do think it's pretty good. But it's kind of catchy, I would say. But if I do say so myself. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The lyricism is kind of it's very story-like and detailed. Less of emotion and more description, kind of, if you know what I mean.
Is that how you find yourself leaning more towards?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay.
Not anymore.
Why do you think switch that?
I'm in high school, so more drama started happening, basically.
Oh, yeah.
And
I love the gossip. No gossiping here, but I love the drama.
Yeah. Well, I won't say any names. I won't do any specific situations. But, if we talk about some more of my songs, I can be vague.
Anybody watching this, it might be about you. Just to let you know.
It might.
It very might be. I don't think I have. I like to write songs from the perspective of people who I'm not. I don't know. Did you stay for my set at the at the
Yes.
Copper?
Yes.
So I wrote I played the Batman song, I think, and I played a few others, and they're all from like, it's not Batman. It's not about Batman. Warner Brothers, do not sue me.
It's another guy named Batman.
It's another guy named Batman. His name is Bruce Bane.
Yeah.
No, but I like writing. I find more. Songwriting is such a limitless medium, right? And I like to put constraints on myself. And I saw that there were other songs about another person called Not Superman, and I felt like Not Batman needed some love.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got Superman from you got Kryptonite from.
He went through so much. He's an orphan. That's all we needed. He's an orphan.
Yeah. And he's a great guy. I not to be a nerd or to be like a schoolboy for a second, but I've recently been watching all the animated shows of Batman because I had free time. And I like Batman. Batman's a cool superhero, okay? And dude, the animated series, I don't know if you're into superheroes.
I don't, but I do like Lego Batman.
Yeah. Lego Batman is basically like the animated series, like to its peak, and it's so good. The characterization, like, because when they made cartoons back in the day, it was like something an adult could actually sit through. It's not like Coco Melon where it's like brain rot all the time. And it was just so cool to see the character like actually like make me cry as a 25-year-old. Like, ow, that hurt me in places I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I really feel, I feel like that's kind of what makes a song very important to me, I guess, is if I feel like this is for everyone, if I connect with the lyrics very deeply or the story very deeply, and I can like see myself or like somebody I'm close to in the song, like that's what makes me like it a lot. Yeah.
You know, I think the point of songwriting is to be as relatable as possible, but, you know, within measure.
Yeah, I mean, that's if you want the song to be popular.
Yeah, right. And not every song should be popular, to be quite honest. There is an art just to, you know, get out your feelings or to just let things simmer, or writing for yourself even too.
Yeah. I mean, I will write songs like that, and I don't usually finish them as a thing, or I'll write a poem or something in my notes app, and I'll be like, maybe I'll turn this into a song later, and then it doesn't come up with anything. I feel like I write kind of rarely, honestly, which is not very helpful, but I wish I could write more.
Well, I mean, don't hurt yourself too much, because you are, for lack of anything else, you're a kid, right? Pretty much a teenager, young, in school, got social stuff going on, got all sorts of stuff going on, I'm sure. And there'll be more time to write.
Yeah. I mean,
and now you can just soak up all the stories and all the drama.
Exactly.
The best songs come from a source of trauma, so.
Yeah, I mean, I've had stuff happen to me, and like drama stuff, and then I'm just like, to excuse it, I'm just like, I mean, at least I have something to write a song about. You know. This will make a great song one day. You know? Yeah. It'll make a great song one day. Yes. I mean, yeah, that's how it feels sometimes, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of, again, with the connecting with songs a lot, this is kind of like this is just kind of embarrassing for me, because I know are going to watch this, but when I'm on the bus, like, because I take the bus still, when I'm on the bus, I'll like listen to music in my headphones, and I'll usually like lip sync along to it. Like, just because, like, why not? Because, I don't know, it makes me feel, like, more connected to the song, and I know that sounds really dumb.
I feel like everybody else does that, too.
Maybe not in the sense that I do it. I just don't know. Maybe.
Unless you're giving like a full performance.
I don't know.
Are you like fully into it? You're just like.
Sometimes I get. Sometimes I get into it. I can't lie. I will, or I'll like start crying. I don't know, but. Sometimes I do get into it a bit, but I don't care because the people who sit across from me are like in middle school. So
yeah.
What are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You're what, 13? I don't know, and I'm 16. That doesn't make a difference. There's not really much there, huh?
No, not really much there at all. So, you wrote Pennsylvania back in 2023. You've been writing since then.
Yes.
What are some of your current favorite songs or some songs that you are? I'm actually scrap that question. What are some things or some topics that you are interested in getting into to writing songs about?
Well, I actually, I do have like some topics where I do really want to write about it, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Like, I want to write about deep topics like the future or like my classmates' future. I actually started kind of writing a song last night. Rare. It's very rare that it happened right before this. I started writing a song last night, and I want it to be kind of about like idolizing people and like how role models and looking up to people is not always as it seems, and like a lot of the time when people think of their role models, they try and excuse every flaw, but also they're a human, and you can't excuse everything, and also some things you do kind of have to brush off as they're a person.
Right, yeah. No one is ever perfect. That's obviously the case. But then again, there are some mess ups where it's like, can't do
that. Yeah. yeah, obviously. But
right.
But, you know, I mean, like, just like, obviously, the social media hate train, you know, that gets created after every little thing that people do, or, like, whether they speak up or whether they don't speak up. And it's, like, it's really frustrating because it's, like, at first it's not enough and then it's too much.
I will say this one thing because I feel like the U.S. needs it. There needs to be a space for entertainment to just breathe without anybody saying anything on any particular issue that might be happening at this particular instance. People needed a way to escape the all-day life, the all-day politics, the all-day whatever. And entertainment is the way to do that. And I feel like if you take that away from people, monsters are brought out.
Yeah.
People need an escape from their everyday life, and that's where music and entertainment come in.
Yeah. There's that, and I was also thinking, I don't know, over the weekend, because of Valentine's Day, me and my mom, we watched a bunch of rom-coms. Oh.
It's always fun.
Yeah, and I don't know, I just, like, I'm, like, I also, like, I'll want to be the girl in the movie, but also she's kind of, like, making bad decisions, and she's not the greatest person, and I'm, you know, I it's hard to, like, see that, like, see imperfections, you know.
That's the one reason why I don't like rom-coms. It's like, this girl is making the worst, like, this guy clearly already likes you. Why are you trying to ruin that for, especially every Hallmark movie ever?
Thankfully, I've never seen a Hallmark movie, I don't think.
The basic plot line is that big city girl goes off to her
small town boy,
probably an ex-lover, typically. But this husband or fiance or whatever from the big city, and they're separated. And then they rekindle, and she's making it special, and it's Christmas time, and I'm sure you can understand. And the guy's always like, yeah, I get it. No. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Literally, what are you doing? You left this guy for a reason. You explicitly stated in the beginning of the movie that you hated this guy because of X, Y, and Z. And he clearly hasn't changed. It's just that it's Christmas, and it's love, and it's old flame, it's a little scandalous.
Yeah, and then...
Makes me mad.
Both of them are just making awful decisions for the sake of plot.
For the sake of what? Nothing.
Just for our viewing pleasure.
Just
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to some of your music.
Yes.
Let's do Leave Them All Behind.
Yeah.
What is that about?
Well, okay. It's about one of my friends, and basically, this is kind of one of the things I have to be kind of vague about. I was in a friend group in middle school, and then freshman year, they all just kind of ghosted me, and it was very painful.
I bet.
It was very painful, but it was also, it definitely needed to happen. Now in hindsight, it
Right.
100%, if that wouldn't have happened, I would not be the person I am today.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But one of the friends from that group, she decided to like stick with me, and she decided to cut off all of the other friends
Ooh,
to be my friend.
that's good.
Yeah, I mean, these people weren't very kind. So, but yeah, I mean, she did that. So I wrote her a song called Leave Them All Behind, and it's about like, obviously my appreciation for her, and also like my, like being able to split off from those people who didn't treat us well. And also she actually plays violin on the track.
Oh.
Because she plays violin, yes. And how we created this track is very fun.
Okay.
There's violin parts throughout, and that's the girl I wrote the song about. And there's a girl at my school who I randomly DM'd her on Instagram, and I was like, hey, I heard you composed a piece for our orchestra. Would you like to compose a violin piece for my song?
Composing for orchestra at what?
Yeah, she was 16 or 17, and it was very impressive. And I reached out to her because we both create music, and I was like, well, how would you feel about creating this or being on this project? And she was like, sure, I'll do something. And she wrote a little violin part so that my friend could play it and have like sheet music. And I recorded it with my other voice teacher, Julia Commanda, with the Young Musician Academy. Mm-hmm. She's also, I think she was nominated for a music education for the Hall of Fame this year, I think. And but she just like turned her garage into a studio, and she does her lessons there. And I've been taking lessons from her for a while, and I had like I was doing it in groups with a few people who also make music around the area, and we decided to work on that project because I had already had like a demo of it. And there's this one kid, I think his name is Jack. He was there, and he just like mixed the whole track for me. He just sat down at the computer and he mixed the whole track.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. And he was like, how does this sound? And I was like, whoa, you just like made it sound amazing. What? And then there's one other girl who did harmonies on it, because she was also in that group. And then yeah, we all just kind of worked together on it, and it was all like just a bunch of students basically. We all made that with the help of Julia, with her resources, and she helped me record it a lot and helped produce most of it. But yeah, like it was basically a bunch of students just worked on this project to help me release the song that I wrote, which is super cool.
Let's take a listen.
Okay.
Surfaced, I thought that you hated me too. But when you found your purpose and needed me more than they needed you, when you opened your eyes, you could finally see all of me. Now you know everything that every day, but when we don't, then it gets me down. When I write a song, I always play it for you first. Tell the truth in a fight, even if we end up in a bad lie. Yeah, they made us cry every night. Now we laugh before they can. The most we can do is show we're fun without them. And every flaw cancels 'cause of your dedication. When I think you're wrong, I just have to remember. And they still cared about you. You were strong enough to leave them all behind. I can't imagine how my life would look without you. And I feel every fear wash away when I think of you. They made us cry every night. Now we laugh before they can. The most we can do, show we're fun without them. And every flaw cancels 'cause of your dedication. When I think you're wrong, I just have to remember. We still cared about you. You were strong enough to leave them all behind. Yeah, they still cared about you. You were strong enough to leave them all behind.
She's running. Maybe more like running.
And that was Leave Them All Behind
Yes.
by you.
Yes, it was by me.
So is that the only original song you have out currently?
Yes, out
Okay.
on streaming. That's on all streaming platforms.
And so what are you looking for or to in the future? Obviously you have more stuff that you are in the
Yes.
process of.
I think I have 10 songs that are not produced, but they are like, I have a recording of it, at least me playing guitar and singing it.
Mhm.
And I would definitely be interested in producing my music, and I want to make an album is my main goal. I want to write 12 songs and put them on an album. That's like my goal. I want to do that before I'm done with high school.
That you're a sophomore or
I'm a junior.
oh, so you gotta get on that.
Yeah.
Junior at 6. I guess I was a junior at 16.
Yeah.
Is your birthday late? I guess
It's in April.
Oh, never
So-
mind. Whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was born in September, so I went to college at 17.
Oh.
Yes, I was one
Yeah.
of those early younger people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so are you looking to produce yourself, or are you looking for other people to do it? What you looking for?
I do want to learn how to produce myself a little bit so that I can make demos, but I definitely want to like have somebody produce for me. If anybody is interested in being sent any demos, I don't know, you can look on my Instagram and email me or DM me, and we can set something up just if anybody's interested. Because because I mean, even if that version isn't end up getting like released, I would like to try different things and see if I click with somebody. You know, I feel like that's important, seeing if you click with the producer.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like almost it's very much like a relationship. You gotta trust a person to not mess up your music, and to know what's best for your music. Because every one philosophy that highly ascribe to is that you must do everything in order to service the song itself, right? So adding, like, a lot of people say, well, every song needs a good guitar solo, or every song needs a, whatever. No. Whatever song that you are currently making needs to have the most impact to the audience that will hear the song, right? If the song calls for, like in Purple Rain, have you ever listened to Purple Rain? Please tell me. Okay.
Yes.
It would be utterly ridiculous in Purple Rain if there was a clarinet solo.
Yeah.
That's not who Jimi Hendrix is. You know what I mean? But it makes perfect sense that it's a guitar solo. It's a very slow guitar solo. It's a very soulful guitar solo. That makes perfect sense. And stuff like that, or like harmonies, when to put in harmonies, where to add in instruments, where to take out instruments, the pacing of the overall song. Something I like to do a lot. I work in my main job as a musician is a film composer.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah,
that's fun.
I write for film, and fun fact, I've got a short film currently in the works. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in such things. And I've released several soundtracks on my Spotify. Most recently, the feature film that I did, World War II, Operation Phoenix. Look it up. That's my selfless plug for now. And it's all about pacing, right? It's all the songs are all about pacing, and I want to get more into sync licensing because that's where the real money in music is, especially if you're a independent artist, which I imagine you are.
Yes.
No deals yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe.
You never know.
Maybe.
But that's what I like to do. I like to pace out the songs. I would like to sit down and take my time with it and really get the message of the song out there in the best way musically that you can. That's should be anybody's goal.
Yes. I feel like, and also trying different things and if something doesn't sound good, like you have to do different stuff, because I feel like, I don't know, with my song Without Saying a Word, which is not out yet, but I really want it to be. Me and my voice teacher kind of made a demo of it, and it's still, I think there's things that I can definitely still improve on, because I definitely want it to be like heavy with harmonies and layering, and I feel like that's something that you really have to take away, put some on and then take them away, and maybe put more and maybe put less, and you just have to try a bunch of different things because you don't know what's gonna work. Yeah.
1,000%. I agree. That's the show. No. So that's your next project that you were trying to hopefully get out on.
Yes. That's my song Without Saying a Word. I wrote that actually, I think almost a year ago. Exactly. Wow. I think it was late February, early March. And what freaks me out about this song is it doesn't have very, it's not the best lyricism, but it's very catchy and it's very pop. And it freaks me out because I wrote it in 10 minutes, I think. I literally took a nap, and as I was sleeping, I randomly, the very first line came to me in my sleep. It was like, what's it like being blissfully unaware? And that played in my head, and I was like, I'm up. I need to do something. And I got on my notebook, and I got on my phone, and I just started kind of singing it. And I remember I didn't want my parents to hear that I was writing a song, because I get kind of embarrassed about it because I don't let them ask me about it. So I'm like whispering in my phone. I'm like, I think the original voice memo, I still have it, and it's just me I just woke up from a nap. So I'm like, what's it like? And I'm super out of tune. Right. I'm super out of tune. I'm very quiet. I'm basically whispering. You can hear me yawning, and it's very messy, but I had to go to a voice lesson, and then immediately when I got home I was like, okay, I need to figure this out on guitar. Right. And it turned out being so simple on guitar, thankfully. But yeah, I can't believe I wrote that in 10 minutes, and it all just kind of flowed out of me, and then I was like, great.
That's it.
Yeah. And there is one lyric in that song that I remember being kind of proud of writing, which is it's delusion doesn't make me think that you want me. it just makes me think that I can get you to. So it's
pretty good.
It's like I don't think that my crush likes me, but I do think that I can get them to like me. Is basically the sentiment. And I remember being really proud of that. I was like, I think that's a really good lyric.
That's it. You cooked there. That was good.
I did cook.
Good. Are you Gen Z technically, or?
I'm Gen Z, yes.
Okay, good. I am the old Gen Z.
Yeah, I am young Gen Z.
That's okay. Right. Anyway.
At least I'm not Gen Alpha.
Yeah, at least. And at least you.
That was a dig.
That's a whole dig. Oh my gosh! Imagine being Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. No, could not be me. Absolutely not. That's crazy though. Oh my goodness. And it's so interesting too, because you Gen Z, younger, 16, you seem so dislike the stereotype.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is a compliment, I think.
Well, okay, to be fair, I can kind of switch.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of code switching. You know, 6-7 every now and then.
Maybe not 6-7 anymore, but you know.
Yeah, no, I would never. Do you like to engage in any brain rot activities? Why do I feel like an old grandpa using these slangs?
I do find sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's funny. I don't know. I don't think. See, the thing is, when you're in high school, most of the stuff, like brain rot stuff, high schoolers say it as a joke. Like, they say all that stuff as a joke, and they do all that stuff as a joke, and then the middle schoolers think that it's not a joke.
It's not a joke, yeah, exactly.
And then they do it seriously, and then we're like, oh.
Yeah, we didn't mean it like that.
That's embarrassing.
But to be fair, a lot of the stupid things we do as kids, right? Like yeet was like, you would say that would say that ironically, and then it would become part of your vocabulary. Yeah,
that does happen.
And that was terrifying. The first time where I said yeet unironically, I was like, who am I?
Yeah.
I haven't said that word in like good 5 years, by the way. Because
I haven't thought about it. When you said that, I was like, yeet. Whoa. What? I think I was in like
that's what I say. That's probably
elementary
before your time.
It was like elementary school, but I remember it spread to the elementary schoolers, and they used to say it. And I'm guessing once that happened, probably got less cool for the high schoolers, huh? Because I mean, if you're like babysitting a kid and they start saying your slang, that's not fun anymore.
It's not fun. No,
it's like when your mom starts saying your slang and you're like, ooh. Like, no. She's probably watching this and she knows what I'm talking about.
Did you just say no cap? Why'd you do that?
Yeah, Mom, why'd you
say
no cap?
Did you just say I cooked? No, don't do that.
I feel like I'm talking
you
directly
cooked dinner.
to her right now. Sorry.
You cooked dinner, not with words.
I'm cooked, chat.
Chat, am I muted?
Am I mudded?
All right, let's steer away.
What are we talking about again?
Welcome to the story with Cory and Lucy Trout. Trout is a fun last name. Do you like that last name?
I think it's okay now. I have
really?
had the thought about like fandom names if I were to ever get popular.
All right, Trouts, welcome to the river.
I was thinking goldfish.
Goldfish.
Like goldfish. I feel like that's cute. Or just like calling them like guppies or something. Guppies, that's so cute. Or like minnows.
I can get down with minnows. Guppies, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, minnows is cute.
Yeah, I like minnows. Minnows is good.
Yeah,
minnows is good.
But it was a bit of I don't know. As I was growing up, I don't know. My name my full name is Lucia Seville Trout. So
that's a cool name though.
So, but the thing is, Lucia, when it's written out, like it can be pronounced as Lucia and also Lucia. Yeah. So. Right. If there's ever like a substitute teacher or like anybody who's reading my name, or I'm even at the doctor, like they're like Lucia.
Lucia.
Or Lucia or Lucia, and I'm like, neither.
No.
So no, actually. Just Lucy.
Just Lucy.
But I used to get really upset about it, and also people used to kind of make fun of me having a fish as a last name, but it's okay now.
I mean, that's like, come on.
Yeah. What else
What else do you expect from a bunch of kids?
from like a 10-year-old?
Hi, your name is Trout. You like swimming with the fishes?
It's trout
Loser.
season.
It's trout season. Dude, that's one heck of a pickup line.
It's trout season.
It's trout season. Let me just fill you in.
Funny. That's funny. But
I can't use it now. I made it up. Ha.
you have a patent on it now.
Yeah. But that would be a killer pickup line for someone in high school.
That's funny. That's funny.
That would be. Anyway.
Maybe I can use that.
Maybe you. Oh, there you go. I'm the trout. I'm looking for a hook.
Are you fishing? Because it's trout season.
Ah! Oh, that's good.
This is why I write lyrics, guys.
There you go. Oh, that's so good.
That's funny. Okay, back to music.
Back to music.
I don't know what tangent we just went on.
It was good. I enjoy it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed these changes.
Yeah.
You have a cover song that you did.
I do.
Tell me about the cover song and why.
Okay, so it's called Since I Saw Vienna. And basically,
Have you ever been to Vienna?
no, but I really
So you're
would
a
love
poser.
to go. I really would love to go. I
It's a
hope
beautiful
I
city.
can go
That's what I've
soon.
been.
But basically, I chose this song because I learned how to finger pick it. And okay, I was kind of a weird kid in middle school.
Who wasn't?
True, but I was a bit weirder. That's all I'll say. But the person who wrote the song, I will not mention them because I don't really want to give them any promo. But I covered their song. And a lot of people, I'll just say, I feel like that's my most streamed song on Spotify right now, and I think it might just be because a lot of people would rather listen to somebody else sing it than the original artist.
That's fun.
But you know,
Fun for you at least.
yeah, you know, it's nice, and I think it sounds pretty good. That's one of the. See, I've kind of gotten better at listening to myself on recording,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, it's still kind of hard to sit and listen to it. Sometimes, like even just listening to Leave Them All Behind, that was like kind of tough for me, especially when there's other people around. It gets kind of embarrassing.
Doesn't get better.
But Since I Saw Vienna, I actually kind of can tolerate that one. I feel like that one's, and I feel like I sound pretty good on it. I'm proud of. I can play that one live, even though the guitar is very difficult. And I don't know. I worked very hard on learning that guitar part, and. Yeah, I mean that whole EP. I have 3 cover songs EP, and I think it's just called like covers EP or something like that on my streaming.
Very good, very original.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's 3 covers, and I just wanted to get something out there so that I could kind of promote myself, and like give people a card and say, hey, you can listen to me on Spotify, you know. But I recorded all of those in an hour and a half in my voice teacher's like garage turned studio, and it's just like it's basically like most of it is, I don't want to say one take, but I mean, like I think we recorded the guitar and the voice separately, but for Since I Saw Vienna, we recorded the guitar and then we did loop it just so that, but I can play it live.
Sure.
We did loop it just because time's sake, and also like it would sound a little bit, it's a bit tricky to do.
Sure, right,
but yeah, we looped that, and then but I did that all in an hour and a half, and I just know that after I released it, I was really excited to go to school that day. I should not have been excited.
Oh, why?
Because countless amount of people talked about me behind my back.
Oh.
Yeah, many people. I was told that it was played like people were playing it out loud in class, and yeah, it was unfortunate. And I'm pretty proud of it, but I'm also like, I know I am still kind of, people do view it as a little bit cringe or weird that I write and release songs.
Well, that's
it's different.
the way it is.
Yeah, and I'm in high school. I shouldn't have expected anything less than that. Yeah.
Well, now you can tell them that you've been on an
Yeah.
award-winning podcast. So.
Yeah.
And they haven't. Who are they?
Who are they?
Who are
Yeah.
who are they?
Yeah. They don't have names.
They don't have names. Exactly.
Yeah, they're not
Anyway.
on my podcast.
Let's take a listen.
Yeah, sure.
The cute bomber jacket you've had since sixth form, adorned with patches of places you've been. There's nothing on my khaki coat that I got from a roadside. When I was 16, my boots are from airports, my backpack's from friends. I'm not a man of substance, and so I'll pretend to be a wanderer, wandering, leaving ascetic belongings in hostels and restaurant bins. Cut that bit out. The roads are my home, horizon's my target. If I keep on moving, I'll never lose sight of it. Treating my memory of you like a fire, let it burn out. Don't fight it, try to move on. It's been 60 weeks since I saw Vienna. A bandage and a wide smile slapped across my face. I'll pick up my hiking boots when I am ready, and I'll put down my roots when I'm dead. The distance is futile. Come on, don't be hasty. You'll get that feeling deep inside your bones, and I'll be gone then. For you must be alone.
And that was Since I Saw Vienna
Yes.
by you.
Not by me.
Not originally by you.
Sang by
but
me.
this one by you. This cover. It covered.
Yes. Yes. By me.
You have another song that you would like to talk about before we wrap things up.
Yes. It's called My World Don't Revolve Around You.
Oh.
See, every time I say that title, people like freak out, and I'm like, what can I say?
What can I say? My world don't revolve
What can I
around
say?
you.
Yeah. That one I wrote late 2024, and I'm going to tell the story very vaguely because I know that this person might see this.
Love the drama here.
I don't like them, so you know what? And they know that, so I don't care. But
Isn't that the craziest things? I have a song about that actually. I'll probably play it tonight. And it's the craziest thing, like the people that you don't want in your life. And this, just so you know, it doesn't get better. Yeah, you're welcome. Just to give you a ray of sunshine, I dated this girl back when I was 17, and every 2 to 3 years, even though I'm married now, she just pops up. Hey, how you doing? And it's like,
block.
Get me out. How do you
Get
keep finding my
me
number?
out of here.
Yeah. It doesn't get better. I'm just like.
Okay, great. So, but I'm gonna tell the story a bit vaguely.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, there was a guy that I liked for a very long time. Like, I'm talking since 8th grade until sophomore year. So I liked him for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were friends too, or so I thought. We would text. We would text every day, and then all of a sudden, my friend tells me, she's like, "Hey, he was saying a bunch of bad stuff about you, like trashing you, completely hates you, like hates talking to you, thinks you're annoying, awful, hates you, loathes you." And I was like, "Whoa." whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean? And I was freaked out. And this song specifically, I just know that, and apparently he knew I had a crush on him the whole time, which is.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
Yeah, that's really sad. But, okay, but he knew the whole time, and specifically what sparked me to write the song is my friend was like, after Thanksgiving break, he came back and said to my friend, "Oh, I bet Lucy told her whole family at Thanksgiving dinner that I was her boyfriend." And this was after he said all this bad stuff about me. And I was like, okay, I hate him. I was like, no, because that's so awful. And this is after he said all that stuff, I completely stopped talking to him. Like, we were talking up to that day that he did all that, and then I just completely, like, blocked him because I
Good on
was
you.
like, no. Yeah, I am.
Good on
I
you
am
for being.
definitely. I'm definitely the type of
Yeah.
person where it's like, if you are awful to me, I will not hesitate to completely block you on everything just because
You will not fall into
I will take the problem out of my life.
You will not fall into that rom-com stereotype.
No. I will take the problem out of my life if I can.
Good on you.
But he said that, and that made me so mad because it's like, my world doesn't revolve around you. Like, not everything I do, I'm thinking about you. That's
Right.
not how this works. I just had a crush on you. That's
all it was.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Not that big of a deal.
And it might have been a crush for a long time, but that does not mean that you take up every single waking thought of my whole life. So I wrote that song, and it's kind of bitter. And this song is very, actually, same with Without Saying a Word. My biggest inspiration for songwriting, I'd say, is Gracie Abrams.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I've been told that vocally I also kind of sound like Gracie Abrams, which...
I can kind of see it, yeah.
I mean, I think I can see with, like, the mixed sort of breathy, not breathy, but, like, I don't know, my pitch, sort of. But
timbre, that's what it'd be.
Yeah, timbre.
Yep.
And one of, I don't know, I just kind of, I really like her lyricism, and I like her production. So, I don't know, these songs are kind of like in the same style, like, I don't know how to explain it, but
sure,
yeah, like, not inspired by either, because, like, I also don't want to like get in trouble, but they're not inspired by it. I guess it's just like, that is, I guess, one of my biggest, like, she's one of my biggest inspirations for music, especially her, and also her friend Audrey Hobart, man, she is my favorite music artist. She's kind of small, but she's Grace Abrams' friend. And I'm like geeked out about it because I really love Audrey Hobart. I've seen her live before, and I'm seeing her live again.
Nice.
I'm so excited. But she has one album out, and it is a masterpiece. No skip album, so relatable, to me as a teenage girl. I mean, so, but like, yeah, and the production and the lyricism, especially lyricism. I look up to people a lot with lyricism. I'm like, I can't believe I didn't write that before them. That's so upsetting because I'll never write something as good as that.
Right.
But yeah, they're big inspirations for me, and especially on the on My World Don't Revolve Around You and Without Saying a Word. But for My World Don't Revolve Around You, that one it's kind of sad and very, very hopeless, but it's kind of bitter. I mean, obviously you can tell from the title, but one of the lyrics I'm proud of in that song is I kind of got a little bit cocky in this one. I don't know. I wrote, you listen to me sing until you believe I'm bad, and like that kind of stuff, and just like, I understand that. I also did hear that this is kind of specific that I put out of the song, but he said something about he wished I was bad at singing.
That's ooh.
So
That's like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
hey, at least he doesn't think I'm bad. So,
Yeah.
but
When do you think? Do you have a timeline for this? You said it before you're a senior, but do you have like?
well, I want to kind of. I've been talking about it with my music teachers. I want to record and produce stuff. Before I think, I like during the summer. I think I should like work on that a little bit and yeah, like the summer I want to try and get some stuff done. At least record and produce maybe 5 of my songs, because I feel like that's a good number.
That's a good number. 5
Yeah.
Five is always.
And I'm gonna have to do it a lot more often than I think I do, because like
Right.
once a week is not enough for me.
Well, summer is coming. Hopefully,
Yes.
so they say. So the groundhog said. I think. Is that what it is? No, it said 6 more weeks of winter.
Okay,
Summer's
what did
not
we
coming.
what did we expect? What did we expect? Let's be honest.
Well, to be fair, he's kind of right. We're getting
There's
snow.
like a foot of snow on the ground.
There is, and we're getting more snow next week. So, lovely. Well, where can people find you at?
You can find me Lucy Trout Official on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, any streaming platform as Lucy Trout.
With all that said, my name is Cory Rosen. Thank you for the SRCC for letting us have this awesome podcast. And we are having their open mic. I don't know if you can hear the sounds in the background, but open mic is just catching up here every Tuesday at 7. Make sure you come out. They also have painting upstairs for the little rock snake that they have down in Columbia Park. It's a wonderful time, wonderful people. With all that said, you can follow me on everywhere. Cory Rosen Productions. That is on Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, all the places that need to be searched up. With all that said, my name is Cory, and I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.